life, he's a complicated duck. He's Mr. Quackles. Ah, fuck.
Yeah, you didn't think I'd find out about all those other birds, huh? Uh-huh. You are a cheating, lying whore! Yeah, I'm still smoking, so what? No, I'm telling you, this is it. Uh-huh. No, we are through. I want a divorce. It's over. That's right. Enjoy your little horse ducks. Bitch! Can you believe this whore?
Oh, I know.
Cheating. I hate cheaters.
You wanna go have sex?
Hates his life, he's a complicated duck. He's Mr. Quackles.
Hello and welcome to What's in My Mouth, the game show where you have to guess what I put in your mouth. Each correct response wins you whatever I put in your mouth. I'm here with my co-host Gigi. She's something of a Vanna White, not so much white, but anyway, we're here with our first contestant, Bunny. Please welcome Bunny. Hi, Bunny. How are you?
Good.
You look lovely today, especially with that mask.
Thank you.
It looks particularly tantalizing. How about a little kiss for old Chris, if you will? I can't believe that actually worked. So, Bunny,
Yes.
are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
You're ready for what I put in your mouth?
Yep.
Because I'm gonna put something in your mouth. You ready for this?
Yes.
Okay, well then
Yes.
let's get started.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and get started with round one, Gigi, if you will. Here comes the train. Open wide, Bunny.
Oh, God.
That's good, isn't it? Oh, it tastes great. Now you have 30 seconds to guess whatever is in your mouth.
That's applesauce.
Applesauce is correct. Congratulations. You've won applesauce. Alrighty, folks, it's now time for round two. Gigi, if you will. Alrighty, here it comes. And so do I. Any guesses? 20 seconds left.
It's a vegetable. It's a carrot.
Now, Bunny,
No,
you have to
it's
be
called-
more specific.
Oh, it is a carrot. It's something with a carrot. I don't know.
Not quite.
It's a carrot.
Any more guesses? 10,
Cauliflower. No, I mean it's
Incorrect.
Some with the carrot. Some with the carrot.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Congratulations, Bunny. You're a complete loser.
Yay!
Alrighty, unfortunately, that is the incorrect response. That was avocado. Avocado. I can't believe you didn't guess that. It is astonishing how easy that one was.
I'm sorry.
Pretty astonishing. Anyway, well, since we already paid for the food, we're going to go ahead and move on to round 3. Are you ready for round 3?
Sure.
Okay.
This is really quick.
All right, open wide.
Oh,
Particularly meaty, isn't it?
yeah.
Now, Bunny, have we any guesses as to what this might be?
Oh no, ham, chicken.
You're not vegan, are you?
I am not now. Oh my God.
Alrighty, Bunny, 15 seconds.
Turkey, chicken.
Incorrect.
Bacon.
Incorrect.
Ham.
Incorrect.
Oh my God, what is that?
Alrighty,
Steak,
10 seconds
beef.
left.
God, I hope it tastes like bacon.
Look, you've got a meat product, but go deeper with that.
Beef, bacon, steak.
Incorrect. Oh, Bunny,
It tastes like
unfortunately, you did not get the correct response, which was salami.
Oh, well, they're all mixed together.
But in any case, we want to thank you for playing What's in My Mouth. We're going to go ahead and take this blindfold off. If you'd like to just step this way, just off camera here. We've got a lovely prize for you. This right here is a photo of me and my ex-girlfriend, Shelly. I just want you to know that a restraining order doesn't stop true love. Enjoy. Alrighty, folks. I've been Christopher Feely, this has been Gigi, and we'd like to thank you, and we'll see you next time on What's in My Mouth?
Hey everybody, and welcome to Indie Corner TV. I'm your host, Jonathan Moody, and I'm here with...
Marilyn Gigliotti.
All right.
You didn't want to take that on, huh?
No, I know how to say your name.
Okay.
One of my friends was like, I met Marilyn, and I was like, Gigliotti, it's on the camera, it's on the show.
Okay.
I said your name right.
Yeah, okay.
I always know how to say your name. I think I said her name right on my radio show before, and you're like very impressed.
Yes.
You know.
When anybody can say it, without asking or pausing, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I think I might have paused before, but it's okay. Anyway, how did you get started in acting?
Oh gosh. So I was going through some life changes, divorce, and and just kind of finding an outlet, just trying to find something, and eventually, it's like it wasn't right away that I eventually found my way into acting, and it's like the first time that I was on stage is when I was like, yeah, I kind of like this. It's like I want to continue to do this and pursue it and see what happens, and so I don't know that I could have pictured that this is what would have resulted at that point.
No, when you got the part of Veronica and Clerks, were you like, when you read it, did you have a sinking suspicion this could go somewhere?
No, it's not like you can have any kind of suspicion or hope or anything that whatever film that you work on is going to do great or can become something, and that's talking independent-wise. Because even unless you're a superhero movie, I don't know that you can figure out what it's going to do and how well it's going to do. I don't think anybody can, because it's like there have been films where they're thinking that it's going to be a blockbuster and it's not. It tanks. So you can't go into a film anticipating something like that. You have to be present so that you can do what you want to do and do the best that you can for that.
Yeah, definitely. And were you, like, after Clerks, was there like this kind of like relief that you was getting a lot of the attention, or how was it?
It's like, where do I go? It was after Sundance or during Sundance that you go in there and it's like everything's already sold out. All the screenings that they had were sold out prior to going in there. I was flying in as there was already a screening. So I went and I got all my materials. I went to the hotel room and checked myself in, and then I'm just kind of walking around and just taking everything in, and people are stopping me and they're recognizing me, and I was like, wow, that's very weird and very surreal. And then Brian came in, I can't remember when, but he had already missed a couple of screenings and walking around, and now he had shaved his goatee, so he didn't have that, and people are still, they're recognizing me, and I'd be like, hey, yeah, and this is Dante. They didn't recognize him because he didn't have the goatee. So that was like a very surreal experience, and so it was during that time that we're kind of like, wow, this is really gonna do something. And then once Miramax bought it, we were just like, holy cow.
Welcome to How Not to Be an Asshole with Emma B. Today we're going to talk about catcalling. Gentlemen, pay attention here, okay? This is important. You will never, ever get a woman by catcalling her. You won't. Do you really believe that we sit around talking with our friends about, oh, how I wish rando guy down the street would tell me I had a hot ass? No, we don't. Your hey baby and smile pretty girl, those are not a turn on. Women do not owe you anything. Not a smile, not a hello. We don't even really have to acknowledge your existence. And you demanding us do? Your demands are not going to change that. Catcalling makes us feel gross. It feels like an attack. It makes a little part of us feel scared. Maybe that's your point. You want women to be too afraid to say no. But we're not here for your pleasure. We're not here for your approval. We're not gonna fall into your rapey arms just because you say something. Don't fucking catcall us. Just don't.
Standing here on a beautiful, sweltering June afternoon. Independence Hall and Liberty Bell are directly behind me. The National Constitution Center in front of me, where the original Bill of Rights sits. Obviously, I'm standing here in Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. Now, everybody knows that this is the birthplace of this great nation. Just right behind me is where the Declaration of Independence was signed, where the Constitution was debated and ratified. But what people may not know is that this city is home to so many more firsts. The nation's first college, the University of Pennsylvania, is right here. The nation's first medical school. The nation's first hospital. The nation's first daily press. The nation's first children's hospital. The nation's first art college and art museum. In fact, this city is home to more public art than any in the country. The city is home to more impressionist paintings than any city outside of Paris. It's easy to fall in love in the city of brotherly love. With the city, with the people, but in order to truly experience it, you have to come. You won't regret it. For this land, I'm Garrett Kuhn. Remember, this land is yours.
Hi, I'm Trans Glitter.
Hi, I'm Kiki Glitter.
And welcome to the
Creeper Files.
We are the Glitter Sisters, and you're gonna learn a thing or two about creeps. So let's get started. So, today we thought, why not start with Creeper 101? If you don't know what a creeper is, you've come to the right place.
You'll find out.
So let's get to it.
Just come back into this now. I'll cut out all the stuff.
Oh.
It's not a one take by any means.
Do you want to put up the phone there so we look at our cheat sheet?
The notes we took. Okay. So.
Yes. And then we'll just take turns. Oh no, I'm good. Thank you. I'll just do the words Creeper 101 again.
And then we'll just go.
Mm-hmm. And just roll with it.
Yes.
Do what we do. Alright. So tonight's episode, we are going to explain what a creeper is. This one is called Creeper 101. And if you don't know what a creeper is, well, you've come to the right place. Because this is going to be a channel where we educate you on everything creeper. Basically, we are the cupids of creepers. So let's get started.
Compulsive messaging with no response.
Exactly. This is basically where they just text and text again and more.
And a month later.
And
again.
a month later. The other one, a lot of people know this one, but it's the unsolicited dick pic. It's a great thing that Well, doesn't work with anyone. But it's a cultural phenomenon, and as we learned, an international one.
Virtual pornography.
Mm-hmm.
Video calls. All the video calls.
You know, if Pornhub's not enough, reach out to a Facebook friend. Get them to jerk off. Especially ones you don't know. That make you a creeper.
Call them 5 times. If they don't answer.
Exactly. And, you know, if we don't answer the video calls, just try again. Just try again.
And again, we could be busy with other creepers.
Exactly. So, that really is the Creeper 101. But one thing is, we are on Facebook with the Creeper Files. If you think there's something you'd like to add to that list, feel free to add it. We would love to expand our wealth of creeper knowledge.
I'm Nikki Landry, and it's my belief that everybody has a story. Who they are, where they've been, and where they'll be headed. These are uncut, unedited stories from people I thought seemed intriguing. Join me as I bring you their stories.
What's your name?
My real name is James Binder.
James Binder. And do you have another name?
I go by many. Some call me a prophet. Some call me, prophet, a messenger. Somebody that represents somebody else that starts with an A. Forgot it offhand. But many names. Wolfman, Iceman. Been named many names throughout these years.
How did you come up with these names?
Well, Iceman was born back in a cave, back in the Ice Age.
Mm-hmm.
Cave was full of ice, and he ended up breaking through that ice when the time called, and that's how the Iceman was born. Calm, cool, collect when the shit hits the fan.
And when did you become these characters, these names?
Throughout my life, Iceman was one of the first ones, then Wolfman became next. I had a pack of wolves that owned me, so that was one of the other ones.
Did you live with the wolves?
They lived with me, they were hybrids.
Where was this?
Right here in Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Wow. So what was your childhood like when you grew up?
Rough.
How so?
My dad was my stepdad. He adopted me at 3.5 years old. At that time, a German Shepherd bit me. A couple other things happened during that time. That's when I started to realize about the powers that I've got and why they call me what they call me now. I was bit in the head, bit in the back, bit in the arm, bit in the face. Rolled down 7 flights of stairs, down into the basement, and me and the animal, we were at it. It was a German police train, and we were at it. Mm-hmm. My dad had us locked in. He was a German. Had us locked into the basement. My mom come back down with an Apache yell. Boy, was it on then. But the dog and I, we were in our battles. He didn't bite me in the neck or in the other places. That was one of them. Then through life, the names come upon me, stagehand, setting up stages, tearing them down for the bands, sending out a vibration, letting them all hear that vibration and what comes on through the music and the 5 mysteries about ready to unveil.
Wow. Did you have a job? Did you ever have a job?
First job that I worked at was Pancake House, House of Pancakes up in Manitou when I was a kid. From there, dishwashing jobs, then some jobs over at Shauna Mountain Conference Resort. Setting up stages was my next one, working Deja Vu, clubs, different things like that, strip clubs. Had a lot of different integrating areas.
So how do you make your living now?
Playing out on the streets, believing in the one true, setting the music free, the heartbeat. That's what we got to do now. And in today's time, we got to set the music free on the streets because that's what it is right now. The government's trying to close us up. A lot of stuff been happening. If you open up your eyes, you see it on the internet, you see it on reality TV.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that's going on that people don't understand. And then they go and they blame other people for it. he did say in these times he would wake up all his beings, celestial, terrestrial, all beings.
One thing you've learned from your life story, what could you tell somebody was the most important aspect of your story for your life? What influenced you? What changed you the most?
The realization about God in his many names. And that kept me going was the God Almighty, the one true, Enochiah, and also the true Hosanna, the true living Lamb that comes back as a living roaring lion for his people. Those are the things that have changed my life and kept my life going into deeper aspects of knowing him.
I know you get this question, like I remember seeing some interviews with you last year about Clerks 3 and everything, and I guess that's right now, that's just kind of tabled.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not quite too sure. It's like Kevin is still looking at making Clerks 3, which I will be in. But right now he's got Mallrats 2 and Moose Jaws that he'll be making.
Yeah, I just got to see him, meet him in person and everything. He's just, well, second time, but he's just a very personable guy, very nice, down to earth, and you wouldn't think, because of how big and famous he is, that he would be able to do that.
Well, I think because maybe he stays humbled to some degree. You know, he knows, and it's like we know that we're kind of lucky to have what we're having. But you know, by any means, it's like I still struggle. It's like I by no means make my living as an actor as I would like. So I still have my day job. I still freelance hair and makeup. I do whatever it is that I can to stay active and still be able to pursue. I'm not ready to hang up the hat. I still have my dream, and I'm still looking to make it, you know, after all these years still. It's like I'm not ready to give up.
All right. My last question, basically, how can you, like, do you think of in the future doing, like, kind of crew work, like producing or anything like that?
Funny enough, a couple years ago, I did a reading for a script, and the person who put the reading together, she did kind of take on the films. They were going to produce it and make it and all that kind of stuff, but it kind of fell through. I was myself looking to start directing. I've been wanting to direct for a while, but I'm like, at a certain point I said, all right, I gotta go in there and do it now and find a project. I was going to direct a little short of a thing that I kind of thought up. I'm like, okay, that's maybe good to kind of get things started. And then I found out that this was making itself available. And so I'm like, that's the script I got to direct. So right now it's in infancy stages. I got to get a budget for the film. I've got a friend who does some producing. He's got some stuff that he's put together. So I asked him to come on as producer. So gonna get the ball rolling. Hopefully within a year I can, you know, say that I've got it made.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to see, directed by Marilyn Gigliotti.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. How can people reach you?
I'm on social media, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Marilyn Gigliotti or That Clerks Girl, either one. And I have a website, marilyngigliotti.com.
All right. So people should check you out.
Yes.
You're on Twitter a lot.
Well, you know, I got smart. I connected Twitter and Facebook so that this way I'm not having to, it's like, all right, let me do this, and okay, now let me do that. It's like I connected them so it kind of takes some burden. Yes, exactly. And then Instagram connects itself to all of them as well. So
that's very smart of them to do that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank
for coming
you.
on.
Hi, I'm Shauna and this is my model Mercedes. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a gaunt face. So we're going to use a darker color because we want to hollow out the face, and we are going to start about where you would contour, down and right in here in this area, just to make her cheeks look all sunken in. And then have your model close their eyes because we're going to go around and we're going to make the inside of their eye look like it's sunken in. And because we're doing this for more of a theatrical look, I want to make sure that it's very bold, because in the theater you want to be able, or in dark spaces, you want to be able to see it and not let it get lost from distance or bad lighting or anything like that. As you can see, I also brought it up onto the forehead where some of the natural indentations on her face is, just to make her look nice and sunken in. And that is the basic on how to make a person look gaunt.
Well, hello there, and good afternoon. We're going to go over some older music that I recorded way back in, right around the turn of the century. Back in 99, 2000, I was in a band called Coda, and it was a four-piece, guitar, bass, drums, and vocals. And we did a lot of really, really cool stuff, and we recorded a couple of CDs, and unfortunately the music never really made it out there for sale, but one of the original things that we recorded was a song called Mystic Places. And the beginning of it has this really cool bass and drum riff. And I'm just going to explain that one, and I'm going to preface it by telling you that I actually stole this from an old Dean Castronovo instructional video. It was a lick that he explained, and I loved it so much that I incorporated it into the intro of this song. So I'll play it for you really quick, and then I will break it down, and I'll show you some variations that I use now. I've used this lick and similar things to it in recordings pretty much ever since then. So it's a really cool thing. So here's the lick. Pretty quick. Here's a little bit slower. And all it is, 6 notes, 4 with the hands, 2 with the feet. I'm using double kick pedals. You don't have to if you've got a really fast single foot. You can do it with 1 foot. But what it is it's a right hand, left, right, left combination. So it's right, left on the toms. So snare, tom, floor tom, tom. The second one is the reverse. You start on the floor tom, come up to the snare. So you'll do that twice and then come around with a flam, either with your floor tom and snare or your snare, snare, or floor tom, it doesn't really matter. But slowly. A little faster. And then to speed. That's pretty much it. That's the beginning of Mystic Places. Matter of fact, I'll have it going on underneath so that you can hear a little bit more of the song. But that's pretty much the lick. And like I said, I use versions of this constantly. And you can switch it around. You can move to other drums. You can do anything that you want with it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna mess around with it a little bit as the video kind of fades out into a really cool vibe. So until next time, talk to you soon. See ya on the ASY network on your Roku stick.